Hello. Hello and good afternoon, Aquarius. Well, I must add, you're my final read for December. I'm finally getting it all together here. This month has been busy, I'm sure for many as well. However, I had my candle that I've been burning all month long, okay, for the readings. And I'm just setting up for you, and I'm in my kitchen area, and I hear this pop, glass break pop. And you can see that the candle has just sort of, I mean, you can see I stuck that there now because I'm going to use that sea salt rock to have the candle. But that's never happened to me, that a candle, because usually, these candles, when they're burning low, I put them in a bowl of water, okay? But I genuinely saw that candle, and I could see that the wick had come to the side of the glass, but I figured, okay, I just one more reading, one more 30 minutes, it should be okay. No, it popped on me, so it's like, okay, so you're going to see this wax on this table now. We're going to have to figure out how to, because this little tablecloth is from when I was a little girl. My mother was the one who always had the gatherings for Christmas, so it was like this belonged to her, So now I'm just like, yeah, how do you clean that? So now I gotta go online and figure it all out. But anyway, I did have one of my tubular candles, so I've got you on with the fire, Aquarius. But I'm just deboggled because I've never had a candle just and the glass broke. I mean, it was just like crazy, crazy. Okay, well, welcome Aquarius. I mean, the year is ending now. Couple more weeks plus, and we go into 2018, which I think it's going to be a superlative year for many of us who have embraced our spirituality. I think the cosmic realm spoke with that Gemini super full moon. I just delivered Gemini as well. And so it's like positive things coming for those that we know, there's an invisible intelligence out there and we want to tap it. Now, mind you, the invisible intelligence can be, the dark side too. All right. Never forget there's that balance. Okay. But when we embrace the white light, they know who we are. Even the negative ones, they don't want to be around that. Okay. All right, so let me just see here because I wanted to work with these chakra scenarios. Now I think that's important. Another way to open up your power centers. So here I have Aquarius for you. Okay, Aquarius, and you are the first chakra, the root chakra. Okay, right here, the bottom one. And the root chakra has to do with security, grounding, survival instincts. The color is coral, bloodstone, garnet, and ruby. Okay. So Aquarius, you present yourself with the first chakra, your root chakra, and your planet is Uranus, okay? And that's who rules you. And Uranus is about being a type of rebellious, independent kind of planet. And, Aquarius, we talk about you all the time in the respect how you truly are leaders in a way because you have visions that you can see the future. I call you guys the visionaries, okay? I truly do because you just do. And then the thing about your visions is not just about your own persona, it really is about humanitarian causes. So I appreciate what you have going on. You want to bring it forward. You want to make the collective, and we are in this year age of Aquarius. So believe in that, okay? All right. So you have your present ruler is Uranus. The base of the spine is the boundary for the torso, and like Saturn, the ancient ruler of Aquarius. Okay, so Saturn was the one first in the ancient times, and that Saturn trump card is the world card. We've been talking about Saturn a little bit because he's been coming through. Okay, so anyway, Saturn, the ancient ruler of Aquarius, this chakra sets limits. Aquarians are legendary for understanding the bounds of good taste and manipulating the situation for personal gain. You are most powerful when your audience feels grounded in your story. And that's what I was suggesting, that you always do have, a group that you want to, if A, entertain, but B, make some sense out of that entertainment, okay? And you're sort of like happy-go-lucky as well. And your mantra is, I know. I know. I know what I know. And that's okay, right? I'm a little bit like I got wax on my cards now. Look at this. All this wax. I'm going to have to kind of work with them. But it's all right. It's just wax. It'll come off. But truly, I'm just... last reading, I just had, another within the next hour. Reading would be up. But I've never had a glass like that just popping. It was just too hot, I guess. Just too hot. Okay, Aquarius. Let's gently, calmly shut down 2017. Release what no longer serves you for sure. Okay. Believe in you. Believe in your, independent, intellectual side. Okay. Because you do have that intellect as an air sign. In the respect, your mantra is I know, and you do know things. You're clairvoyant as well. Okay. And you do have visions of dreams. Your dreams are important. Pay attention to your dreams, okay? And I so much encourage having a journal, pen and paper at least. I talk about a journal, but sometimes I too have a journal, but when I'm have something that's being said to me, the journal's in the other room. So just always have a pen and paper handy. So because that's important, especially for you, Aquarius. I mean, you truly are a visionary. Okay, I've said it. I mean, I've been saying that for years on my channel. Please believe in yourselves. Okay, and truly, the water signs are the most intuitive. But however, you do have a sense of what's to come. Okay, so believe in that. All right, and make 2018 your bang up year. I truly feel those of us who are now spiritually aligned, and I've started my 7th year in November, 11/21, and I just feel that now more than ever we have more readers, astrologers galore. It's sort of like the glamorous thing going on right now, like when I remember when I had to keep spirituality. Don't talk about that, you know, you know. Don't talk about it. Even my aunties and my mother and our family who practice Santeria, don't talk to anybody who doesn't understand. Don't talk. Don't. Yes. So, and even in my marriage, I forbid you to read tarot. That's how it was. People just find it like it was gypsy stuff, and some of it is gypsy stuff. Okay, and that's what scares people. But it's not about fortune telling. I don't understand why people call it fortune telling. That pisses me off, okay? We're spiritualists, and we have words to talk about, and we can relate them to the cards as visual. People recognize an image, and it's visual for them. Because, I could talk all day long about the high priestess, but it's not until the high priestess comes through in a reading, and then it's like, okay, and we're tapping the moon, or we're tapping the energies, and the priestess comes through. Then it gives it cognizance, Yeah, okay, right on. So, but it's becoming more now, Okay, it's becoming more. It truly is. It's like people are opening up their eyes, their ears, their knowledge, to know that there is supernatural, paranormal, spiritual. Okay, it's not about going to a church and just saying the same, Hail Mary, Father God kind of thing. This is beyond that. This is about tapping the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and great spirit. The Native Americans knew how to do it very, very well. Okay, and they got denied too. All right, that's. But something's changing, and I've said it Jesus here now with Potent Posse Squad. And he just keeps saying he's going to be here. And all I keep asking is I want to see it happen. But just believe in that. We're being protected. And even with some of these, benevolent ETs, they're protecting us too. Okay. We just got to pay attention and be open-minded. Open-minded is a good way to look at it. And I'm mainly talking to you, Aquarius, because I know you're open-minded people. You know how to, like, fight for causes that you believe in when people don't. Okay. And sometimes, and here we have United States becoming more martial law than ever. The police, the deputy sheriffs do what they want because they got the guns. I don't even want to get into a negative thing, but it's the truth. So we just have to now believe, call it the witchy way, call it the earth grounding way, call it supernatural, call it whatever you want. But we have to align with the beautiful ones. Okay. And for those of you doing the dark arts, I just feel sorry for you. I really do. Page of Wands. Well, this one has come through already as well, this exact same card. I tell you, this Whitches Tarot Deck aligns with me very well. Just even in case you have Gemini in your charts, I think 2 cards from the Whitches Tarot has already come through for their reading, the exact same cards. And, that's good. Okay. And this is the Page of Fire. All right. Usually the pages are the female energy. But this is about passion energy to have, young blood, we call it. They're already in the castle, okay? They are of royal lineage, but yet they want to teach us something. They have a message for us. And it's with the kitty cat, right? Right? Doggies are loyal, cats are cool. And, yeah. Okay, let's come back to this card. Because, again, this card has already come through for December. I'm trying to think who it was for, but it was in the beginning of the readings. I'm trying to think, right? But it actually, I believe it came out as the first draw too. I know this card has come through, and I think it came out just like it did right now. First draw, first pull. Oh my goodness! Now this card has come through, and it just came through for Gemini, just an hour ago. The Six of Cups, and this is about this, the sixes are about that peace and harmony, and of course the hearts, the cups, the water, about our feelings, our emotions. Okay, and this is like a relationship that it was karmic relationship. And this same card, this exact same card from the Witches Tarot, that's what I'm saying. For December, this is the 3rd time it's come through, and it just came through for your air cousin Gemini, because the last 2 times it came through, the 2 of Cups came with this card, or the 2 of Cups from this same deck, the Witches Tarot. And 2 of Cups is my most favorite, fabulous card of all the tarot cards. It does talk about a pairing, a love affair, but it has a soul-to-soul purpose. You're meant to meet this 2 of Cups. And this signifies, because the 2 of Cups came with this same card. Let me see what's in here right now. Okay, no, all right. But just know, and for December, now it just came through for Gemini. I can't recall who was the other zodiac sign, but the 2 of Cups aligned with this card again. And we were talking about, I just shared it with the Gemini, that it really represents that when you're a young child, there's innocence with children, right? They don't understand about romantic love yet. They're just enjoy and play. But when the 2 of Cups came through twice now for December, that literally you will recognize this person, this soul that is destined for you. This is like the universe, spirit, source, force, bringing you this person now in your adult life, because you had a connection in the past life. Okay. Now this could mean a present past life when you were literally going to grade school in this lifetime, or in your past lifetime, you reconnect from childhood to now as adults. Okay. Your soul has been connected to this soul for many, 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 many moons, and probably many past lives, because now this is the third time this same card has come through. So it's trying to tell me as the reader that, yeah, there's a soul person here. No, it could be that soul-mated person. But definitely, and I have to read it like it is, that this soul-mated person is here for you now in this life, your physical body now. Okay, so just understand that, keep your heart open. Okay, keep your heart open. Get out in nature. You see, they're playing in nature. I have my little enjoy nature star here, for the holidays. It's like, because like I say, here in Florida, we don't have any mountains or snow, but this is something I've had for, oh my God, 20 years now, I think so. So, but enjoy nature. But truly, I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but this card has repeated itself. And now back to back, and this is now the third time it's come through for December. So there's a message there, and it's coming for you, Aquarius, okay? And this same exact card has come through for December as well. I gotta get all this wax off now. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. This exact same card. So, and the eight's about power and success, and that truly, if you believe in what you're going to do now and make something happen, it's going to happen because you're putting all your heart, body, mind, and soul to it. Okay, you are grounding. And see the crow there? The crow is about sacred law. Okay, Native American wisdom. The crow is about sacred law. And if this is a raven, well, that's about the supernatural. So either way, we're talking about supernatural sacred law. Okay. And I encourage many of you to align with the totem wisdom of crow and raven. Okay. Especially when you want to do things mystical for yourself on your own. For those of you who know how to do it, some people need a lot of people around them all the time. Okay. I'm not one. I like my solitude. And I've kind of always been like that, even from a little girl. I don't mind doing my own thing in my room. Even my mother would say, "You always like to play by yourself," and I don't mind it. But this is how we create. Okay, see the Eight of Earth right here, Pentacles. It truly is about creating what's coming for you. Okay. It's like and then when you create it yourself, there's more of a financial power with it because you created this. Okay. It's all your art, all coming from your core. And that's when you do make the coin, you feel good about it because it did come from your own source. Okay. You can see how she's polishing the coins. And then there's the skull. Like, I truly feel there's like a soul connection coming from many of us. Okay. Because that same card came through 3 times. And this is the Witches Tarot in the respect. This is like, one that we do practice the magic. And this is, the High Priestess, they chose as the front cover here. So, and she's come through as well for December. So that same card. Okay, let's continue. Okay, but yes, have that passionate energy with the fire wands. Young blood, we've got the energy to do it. And no doubt about it that this same card, and that doesn't happen very often, that the same card comes back to back, and in case you have Gemini in your charts, and another air element sign, back to back, and it's already come through. This same card has come through 3 times now. I just got to repeat myself. Oh my goodness, this card just came through. Wow. Wow. Aquarius, do you know Gemini, friends? Do you have a lover who's a Gemini? She just came through as well. This exact same card. And this is the Book of Thoth. This is Aleister Crowley's. This is over 100 years old, this tarot deck, okay? It's my first divination of tarot ever. My first divination was the runes, but this has been around a long time. And he was a master occultist, okay? That this card has come through again. You see, it's wonderful Because if you truly are contemplating of doing something on your own, you know, creatively, whether it's artistically, sculpting, writing a book, taking beautiful images, photography that excels you and people adore it, whatever you're creating, you go for it. Exact same card just came through. So now we have two exact same cards coming through. And this card is the third time it's come through. And now we have back to back, and with the 8 of coins here, 8 of pentacles, 8 of earth, resources. And this is already 8, power and success. Like, you can make this happen for yourself. And now we've got the princess here saying, yep, get outdoors, you know, get outdoors. And see, she's got a staff here also with a crystal tapping the earth. So, you know, I would encourage, if you're into crystals, bring your crystals out, find a comfortable spot to sit down and ground your crystals there. And if you can do it by a full moon, that's even more powerful. Definitely. And that we just had that super full moon in Gemini. That was magic. And here this card comes through. That's, you know, like I mentioned, that same card 3 times from a powerful deck, you know, and that now Aleister Crowley's same card comes through. There has to be a connection with you in Gemini, Aquarius. That's all I'm going to add. And, yeah, Gemini, actually, their major arcana card is the Lovers, and you're the most beautiful, or top 3, I have to say. You're the star card. Okay, so get outdoors, look up to those stars. Look at this, talking about the full moon. Well, here we have Cancer's card, and the Cancer is all about the moon. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and here you can see the Cancer on his helmet here, above his helmet. And this is Major Arcana, the Chariot, number 7. And you can see the Egyptian glyphs here, the winged ones like they would do. And this is all about staying determined, determination. Okay? So don't give up. Don't give up, Aquarius. And this is about being psychic too. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they consider the water signs the most psychic, but it doesn't, for you, Aquarius, you have that vision we just talked about. Stay determined on a project, especially if you're working on a specific project. Put that passionate energy into it. That this same princess just was delivered for Gemini, and this one too is very wonderful. It usually doesn't happen. I can vouch for that. It doesn't happen very often, because I would just say, oh yeah, that just happened. No, it doesn't. So there's a deeper message for you, Aquarius, to pay attention. But there's a soul connection here. Someone from your past, could be a past life, but you're going to meet this person. It could be even, this princess of earth too. It could. Stay determined. And that's about balance too. When you a charioteer, he or her balancing 2 animals. It's usually 2 animals. And you got to balance those 2. You got to harness them. Harness those energies. And you can do it. And he's got a huge disc here. That's kind of, see, look at the symbolism here. We have the Princess of Discs, okay? Princess of Earth. And then we have the charioteer. He also is holding a disc. All right. And we have the 8 of coins, 8 of pentacles here. She's holding a disc as well. So resources on the table here. So, put your mind to it, Aquarius. Say, I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh, look at this. Wow, Aquarius. Well, we have to add that, yes, This one really, I have like little goosebumps now because the Four of Cups, this is traditionally the marriage card. Okay. And he called it luxury. Okay. Aleister Crowley, he called it luxury. And so truly, that this is the third time this card has come through for a reading in December. And it speaks of a past life, that where you liked each other as little kids innocently. You were friends, you liked to play together, you remember them. And now we fast forward to your adult life, and that same soul to soul connection, whether it was this life or a past life, you might resemble them, and it could be a relationship of love, deep love, soul to soul love. That's nice. I like that for you. I do. I think that's good. That's good. That's good. Yes. Okay, let's keep going here. Balance. Balance, balance. Get outdoors. Okay. Get outdoors. Time to create what you've been waiting to create. That will bring you resources, money, okay, financial power, financial success. Yes. And when I talk about the fours, it's always talk about the pyramids, how they were built in a square, and to transform, just like my selenite tower right there, transform to the stars, the power source force. But Aleister Crowley, I don't think he was like a lovey-dovey kind of person. However, you can tell that he wanted this card to represent that kind of image where it's overflowing with the love and stability and the luxury. The lotus plant, the lotus blossom on top, which is a beautiful, beautiful plant. Because they talk about this plant, the lotus, because it really, it is in mud. It's rooted in mud, darkness. But then it comes through the darkness to blossom as a beautiful, flower plant. And it looks like they've got a crescent moon there too. And I always say Luna loves the lovers, and then you can see the water, the ocean, the river. Now this is a good card. And we got the four, Holy Grail cups all in gold. Royalty, luxury. These two people are supposed to meet. You were supposed to meet, and you've met each other before. I have to add that now, because for December, 3 times that's happened. That's how I look at it. Strength. Okay, I know this card has come back to. That's so funny. Strength. Okay, I pulled this card back in 2005, but strength. Yeah, I've had this deck a long time. It's by Lucy Cavendish. Her first deck ever. Strength, yeah. The same card came through. So have that strength within you. Know who you are. And you do. You do, Aquarius. You know who you are. Aquarius people are no fools, that's for sure. They're not melancholy. They're not melancholy. However, they have a heart. They do have a pure heart. I'm not laughing, but I am laughing because this card just came through as well. Grace. Grace. I think it came for Libra, another air zodiac sign. I think I did Libra yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Wow. So Grace just came through as well from this deck. So see, we're talking about grace and strength in December. Have that grace and strength. Prepare. Power up. Okay, power up in your creations, whatever that is for you. Tend to your house. Get it clean. We're just talking about in the last reading. You want to clean sweep your house in December to bring in the new year. Not with detergents, but like you know, Florida water, sage, you know, metaphysical. Metaphysical. That's what we want to do. Metaphysical. Okay. And I actually, oh, I meant to tell, yeah, I said it, I think, in the Gemini that I was going to add I did a spiritual cleansing video a couple years ago. And look at that creativity just for you. I need to link them. I'll link them both for you and the majority of them because that's important. I think as a spiritualist on the YouTube, I truly feel, you know, you keep your house clean, however you do with whatever, you know, what did I, Fabuloso. I like Fabuloso. You know, it's not a strong detergent and it smells nice. But for this year-end cleansing, it's important, you know, to get some Florida water. You know, clean your house first, how you usually do it, and then you mop with Florida water and you sage your whole house. White sage, yeah. 33. This card has come through as well because I talked about 33 as the avatar number of Jesus. And here we have this power to create card right here. Bring you some coin. Okay. And then the marriage card is here. And there's a soulmate here. I mean, I'm repeating myself because same card 3 times out of 12 signs. That's big when you have all these numbers of cards available, you know. And the exact same card has come 3 times. When I have, how many cards are here, right? Almost 200 cards, and the same 3 come through again and again and again. There's a message. Okay, strength, grace, creativity, power, success, stay determined, get grounded, get outdoors. You know, more important, look up to the sun, look up to the stars. And you, Aquarius, you're the star card, okay? Major Arcana, number 17 is beautiful. And that is about having inspiration. So, inspiration. And, you know, some people even, you know, they get married to their volition, their vocation. Hey, if you're doing well, what's the big deal? Okay? But truth, there's a soul to soul connection here. Truly for December. I'm not certain if you know them already, or perhaps you have met them already, but something will develop stronger in 2018. Okay? Truly. There's no way that 3 times, same card. That's, I mean, how do we, the statistics on that is fabulous. Like I said, I mean, how many cards do I have here? Over 200, and the same ones keep coming up. Strength. Beautiful. Same card came through. This card just came through as well. Grace. Creativity. Just, it's really cool. And the Moon card, the Chariot, Cancer Chariot, and the Earth Princess. Very nice. Strength. Young blood. Very good. Number 3, talking about creativity. Number 3, the Empress, all about love, creativity, childbirth. She creates children. She's Venus. How cool. Okay, so here we have, and this is the first time this card's come through. And there's a female, and we have, looks like a butterfly, and there's a froggy, and a fish, and a mouse, and a grasshopper, a ladybug, or maybe this is a moth, and there's the butterfly. Okay, so she's in introspection. She's over the water as well. Let's read about her. Oh, here it is. Look at this. I just said she's into introspection. All the zodiac signs are there. And this says dreams, meditation, spiritual escape. And Cyril Marchetti, his name, I have 2 of his texts. For each card he's painted, he has a quote by someone, you know, famous. He has a quote. And then these are his words right here. Okay, dreams, meditation, spiritual escape. Some colors exist in dreams that are not present in the waking spectrum. And this quote is by Terry Gullimitz. Terry Gullimitz. Card 3. Our dreams provide us with an alternate reality, limitless and unfettered. We are free to soar with angels or sink to the depths of demons. To imagine, to create, to escape the norm, to wonder and ask, what if, and to awaken refreshed and question, why not? Okay, we are just sharing, how we're going to awaken. We want to awake. We are awakened if you're watching videos like these. We're just getting prepped for what's to come. A jester rests atop a magical box prop, her costume a nightcap and slippers. It is the time now for rest and escape. Around her float magical dream catcher nets. Okay, so I guess these are the magical dream catcher nets. All right, if you could, there's the large one, there's one there, and one there by her feet. Okay, around her float magical dream catcher nets, which capture her drifting, elusive imagination. Climbing up the adjacent pole are a variety of creatures, each symbolically associated with dreams in different cultures. Be wary of dreams and interpreting them falsely. They may be true visions or merely mirages of the truth that will send us further from reality. Okay, but I'm going to say they're going to be true visions for you, Aquarius, because I believe that's what you are, who you are. You guys are the visionary. So embrace this. And yes, taking downtime has always been important. I've talked about that too. We want to gently, calmly shut down 2017, put your house in order, and wait on the will of heaven. Okay. And do a symbolic, cleansing of your home. 2 ingredients is pretty much all you need. Florida water and sage. And also, it helps to take sea salt and put it around the boundaries of your house. Okay. Inside and outside. You just kind of all around. Okay. It's not going to hurt anything. Don't put it right into the bed of plants, but in the corners. And you don't need a lot. Teaspoon there, teaspoon here, but all around the house and over your like doorways, some sea salt. Okay. Not too much. Not too much. It's just the intent we're doing. But sea salt is purification. Okay. And that's why it helps, especially at the year end. And you can also Google year end ways to spiritually cleanse your home. You'll see what I'm talking about. And your crystals too. Give them a nice little light. Just teaspoon. Big bowl. Boil the water. Big bowl. Little teaspoon of sea salt, and then you put your crystals in there, and then place them out in the window sill for the next full moon. That's very good too to get them charged up for 2018. Okay, look at that. Jesus in la casa, grace and strength and power and success and triumph and victory. And oh, yeah, you got the energy to do it and marriage potential. But there is someone here. Keep that passionate energy going. There's someone here. Maybe you know already. Maybe you know. But there's someone. There's someone here on the table 3 times now. Same card. Sometimes it happens. That's why I like to read different decks, because I like when, if there are another 6 of Cups that comes through from another deck, I like that matchup. But this same card 3 times now. Believe in you, my darlings, okay? Enjoy the closing of 2017. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Okay. Everything, get grounded on Earth, Mother. Believe. 2018 is going to open our mind, body, soul, heart, and visions. Visions is what we want from you, Aquarius. God bless you all. Much